Hi everyone, it's Mr MLG here and Mrs MLG for Two Paint Tuesday. Excuse me. Don't know. My voice went all weird. Hi everybody.
Thank you
How
very
are you
much,
all doing?
John. Subscribe for 22 months. That's just insane.
22. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, welcome. This evening we are painting terrain. Scenery Terrain Tuesday.
No, we're not doing it. So mine, apparently Mr MLG want mine to be mud. Don't know why. So they've all been undercoated with dark green, and then they are going to get lighter green and mud, and then they will end up looking something like that with some tough stuck randomly on. I'm no good at tough placement. I've also got some road that I've already done. Some road, and this is all for the memorial. Is it in memoriam or memorial or I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
How you say it.
Memory of.
Gaming table, which the other bits and pieces that I were painting was for. I were painting. That's
Well, I didn't want to correct you, but that is.
My brain's not braining today. It's been saying all sorts of stupid stuff. A hype train is close.
Whoop, whoop.
Ooh, oh, Masters, thank you.
Thank you very much.
6 months, that's insane as well. So, who have we got then? We've got John, we've got Tony, we've got Pete. I'm sure I saw a Wicked D sneaking in there and a Coronico. And Red Snail's here too, and Masters. Have I missed anybody? You've all said hello and talking at the same time, and it all went by so very, very quickly. With Pando interjecting in there as well, it gets a bit confusing.
There we go.
There we go. I love that one. I love that one. John has gifted a sub to Coronico.
Ah, awesome.
Wow, John, that's amazing. Thank you so much. You, my friend, are special. That's really, really kind.
Thank you. Ah, it's just awesome to have you all here.
It is. Because we were a bit running about like silly sausages with various family things that were happening before the stream. It's always very hard to get here for 6:30. I know we set the time. I understand that.
Our schedule has changed since we.
Yes, it has again. It's always hard. Mr MLG doesn't finish work while 5, and he never finishes at 5 because we don't work for somebody else, so we can't leave. And then he has to get home, and then we have to have tea. Otherwise, if it was just us two, then we'd have tea after. But obviously, we have to feed the small child because there are rules about that kind of thing. And so we have to have tea really super fast in 15 minutes and try very hard not to just have a takeaway because that would be silly. So we had sausages.
What was that?
Yeah, John Shear, look at the bunny going round and round. One message was deleted. What's happening now? Oh, I haven't got my bits on. Sorry to bother you.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it is actually a spam person. A real life actual spam.
Yeah?
Look at that. Look, Wicked D's on the case with spammy getting rid of person. I wasn't looking, was I? I was off with my little wittering on. Oh, but Panda's missed the spammer. That's nice, isn't it? That Panda's missed them. A big shout out to the amazing Paint Angel Wicked D too. You might have. Oh, did you get your paint? Was that reference to that?
Awesome.
Pete would like you to hydrate. Someone got Tony. Yeah, but it was a proper person that needed Tony and did a proper spam.
I'm painting these bits in the middle green. I think they want to be rock, but never mind.
I don't know. You said, so the idea was to do it as quick as we could.
Yeah.
So this is quick terrain. There is no real thought process going into this, apart from it all needs to look roughly the same.
Yeah, we're gonna paint it, we're gonna varnish it, and we're gonna get it on the tables for people to use, which is the whole intention.
Was I saying something of any relevance before?
Spammy McSpambot.
Spammy McSpambot that Wiki had already dealt with anyway.
I don't know.
No, I can't remember if I was actually saying anything of any relevance at all, or if I was just saying that we have to rush. So
it's a rush on a Tuesday.
It's a rush on a Tuesday, but
yeah.
But we're here, look.
I thought you were saying silly sausages in reference to the fact that we had sausages for tea.
I did say we had to. I haven't said.
It's showtime. Heidi Hi Fokies. Mr and Mrs MLG are the bestest people in the world ever. And you're welcome, Puronico.
I like that bit on the end. That bit's good. Subscribe for 27 months.
Wow.
That's equally insane. Everything's just the fact that anybody subscribes at all is just mind blowing to me.
It's awesome.
And
Thank
very,
you.
very kind. Thank you very much. Hey, Crafty, how are you doing?
Hi.
I think there might be one of those trainy things.
Well, we've got a hype train. Choo choo.
Because Pete cheered, and then there's that. So maybe.
Oh, about to beat our last record, it says here.
Ooh.
What was that? Ah.
Crafty, subscribe.
Choo
Choo-choo. Do you get like an emote? Is that how it works? Get a new emote to use if you get a train thing. We don't really get hype trains. It's not really something that happens. I don't think we get enough viewers like the big channels do when they have all this. But now I don't think I'll be able to keep up.
Wowzers.
Oh, John's cheered as well. See, I can't keep up now, and there's only like 6 of you.
That's crazy.
Yes, it did say. I am quite happy that I can say your name slightly better than the bot, Coroniko, because I still can't say it properly, can I? But yes, slightly better than the bot. Slightly.
I'm going to put that one down and work on the one.
Had to laugh.
Hi, Red.
The doctor got trolled by night nurse. The poor fellow wasn't quite prepared. It wasn't. It was Panda. Panda was saying hello to him. You know, like when Panda comes in and says, "Oh, I've missed you. Like, so happy to have you here," and things. And they thought that it was a person. And I did say that it was the fox, but I don't think they understood what I meant, and probably didn't think I was talking to them. So I was talking to it, and it was just so coincidental that every time they typed something, Pando just did their thing and was like, "Oh, I'm really happy to be here" and stuff. And they thought that it was talking directly as an actual person. It was just so coincidental what Pando was putting into chat that it looked like the fox was talking directly to them.
Was that the dunk chap?
Yeah. So it was like it was doing it on purpose. And then when I realised that it was still doing it, I said to them again, and they were like, "What?" I was like, so then I gave Pando a drink and said, "Look, that thing down there that's drinking." Yes, it was quite funny. Hey, Red. Well, it's real is in the fact that it's there on screen. I mean, how real do you want it to be, really? How real do you want it? You're the only one that properly gets trolled by Night Nurse. You're the only one that gets proper toned. That's not a bot. And it was Wiki D that got rid of the actual spammy bot thing. You received a level 1 hype train emote. Ooh, what have you all got? Pop it in the chat. What did you get? Is it good or is it rubbish? Oh, what is it? A love sign. Oh, it looks like, and I know it won't be. It looks like underneath the sign are 2 boobies. So I'm not really quite sure what's holding up the old school. This is how we used to have to write a heart before they became a thing. But to me, that just looks like some boobies, which
hooray for boobies!
I think it's supposed to be rosy cheeks. I think that would make more sense. But yes. Oh, there you go. When it's a bit bigger on the screen, it's still not helping its case, I'm afraid. It still looks weird. Cannot unsee that now. It's because it's true, you know, it's true. So I have been still trying to sort out the YouTube channel, and
How's it going?
terrible. And the thing that makes it worse is I know it's a complete waste of time, but I've started now, and I am very stubborn. I'm not sure how I did that, to be fair. I was in the midst of trying to sort out my sub when he came in, and I panicked because I couldn't remember how to band it. I know that's what I do on yours. Like, oh, I don't know how to do it. I'm never in mod view. I can't get on with mod view. It's too confusing for me. Yeah, it doesn't take a lot, does it? Just change the view to mod view, and I get too confused. And also, I'm normally on my phone, aren't I? I don't know if it works on your phone. Mod view.
Don't know.
But yes, but you did very well, thank you. I only saw it once it had gone, and then went to see if it was just that they'd been tonied, and then realised that they hadn't. Naughty people. How very dare they interrupt our stream with their silliness.
I've got a question for Wicked D. Have you got your car sorted?
You mean Wicked D doesn't like mushroom growing in the car?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. She might do.
Like,
But-
you could
but
sell
the
it as some kind of...
The other day she was talking about it sounded potentially fatal for the car, so I didn't know whether she'd got it fixed or not.
I think it was maybe not soon enough. It wasn't that long ago, was it? Don't garages take forever to do stuff nowadays? There's a wild Pokemon in chat. Don't forget the Pokemon community game will be disappearing at the end of the month because I don't want to make it a moderator. Hamish is keeping his apparently. But,
Alright.
so the Pokemon that you have caught obviously won't disappear. They'll still be there for you to use in other channels and things. But I just think it sounds a bit dodgy. I'm very sceptical of things. Nope, it's off to garage tomorrow. It's not even got to garage yet. It's off to garage tomorrow. Veronica says that's why I have 2 screens when I'm on mod duty over at Reaper. 3 if I'm here as well. Yes. I just don't understand the mod view. I'm rubbish. Thankfully, mine and Wicked D's streams, I'm sure that she won't mind me saying this, aren't as busy as Reaper's. So we have a little more time to look at things and think about stuff without it whizzing past. You don't own that ball, John. You've run out of balls. Need to get some more balls. And Pando's happy that the Pokemon game is here, so that's nice, isn't it? Pete caught the Pokemon. We've only just told you it's there. It's been caught already. Right, shut up, yeah.
What was it? Sandshrew. That was little Miss's favourite for a while.
It was. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up now and let you talk.
No, you're the best. You're the best. You do the best talky.
You're closer to the microphone than I have to shout.
So,
We've got 1 so on the board already.
not saying anything.
Just had a pizza delivered, and now we are getting death stares from Lucifer. A rabbit's house pizza. Is that? We don't give Gizmo any human food apart from fruit and vegetables, but we don't give him like stuff like that.
Yeah, he gets nout.
Yeah, we're really mean.
Doesn't even get like leftover chicken or anything, does he?
So
If it's got any kind of coating on it or anything.
Yeah, it depends what it is. Depends what it's got on it, but no, not normally. So sorry, I interrupted you once again because I am terrible.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
You were going to tell us what you were doing. You got all that delivery yesterday, and your Mantic delivery, and all sorts of cool stuff.
Yeah, we got something a bit weird with the Mantic delivery. Some of the products that we have stocked for quite some time, some of the Kings of War products, have just come in plain brown boxes with stickers on, because
What that?
well, it's not at all. So apparently they have stopped selling, which is just bizarre. So apparently they're supposed to have stopped selling them to independent retailers, and just do them as web-only items, a bit like Games Workshop do, although their packaging leaves a bit to be desired. But unlike GW, where they have a different ordering structure, and if it isn't available to be ordered, you just can't order it. When I did the order the other day, they didn't tell me that I couldn't order them, and now they've just randomly turned up in brown boxes.
Oh, God. So we were thinking about reducing down certain items, weren't we? We were reducing down the Legion and things like that, but we were going to keep up with the Kings of War because it's good minis and things like that. Does that mean that now we're just going to reduce that down as well?
Well, no.
Sell stuff in a white box.
No, it just means that I need to have a better conversation with the sales guy.
Oh dear.
And say, you know, your predecessor used to know a bit more about the stuff and would tell me if I couldn't order anything anymore.
Yeah.
So we could delete it. But now I'm gonna have to find. I think there's like 13 out of however many products that we've ordered. 4 sizable boxes, wasn't there?
Yes.
So there's like 13 items. I'm going to have to go in and edit their descriptions to say, this does not come in retail packaging.
Sorry, we didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, their customer service for a retailer point of view is not great, is it?
No. And yeah, just some other stuff. So earlier on today, you sent me a query about The Walking Dead, because that's coming back this year. So I headed over to the website that you had sent me a screenshot of to see if I could find out some information about release date and what have you. And nowhere on the front page of their website, or indeed the product pages for the various items they are encouraging you to purchase, does it actually say when they are released. And when you click into the frequently asked questions section on the website, all it says is pre-ordered early bird discounts finish on the 29th of February, and orders placed in March will be fulfilled in June or July.
Oh, that's nice.
And there's something else that references August in the description as well. But yeah, rather than it like you're clicking on the, you know, like when you click on our website and it's a pre-order product and it should have a date on there that tells you when that's released or whatever.
And we don't even make it.
Yeah.
They make it. So do we need to be chasing them then? Because we definitely know some customers who want it, and we don't want them to not be getting it just because Mantic are being silly sausage.
No, so I've ordered the stock already, but the other day I did ask him to send me through a list of what we are actually getting, so that we can make it available for pre-order, because we know that there's some customers that want it for sure. But I haven't got that yet, so I will chase him tomorrow.
Is it safe to add it as a pre-order though? Are we actually going to get it in a time scale?
We should get it.
Are they going to screw us over and we're going to be August and everybody else is June?
No, we should get it possibly early, if anything.
No, I won't go with that.
But yeah, it's because that's where me being an optimist and you being a pessimist comes in.
Yeah, a realist is what.
So we're using for this. So we do have a small amount of this paint left, and it is great for terrain. So this is colour party paints. Now these are sold as miniature paints, and indeed we have sold some to people to use as miniature paints. I've never really got on with it as miniature paints, but it's fantastic for terrain. So
It's cheap.
it's cheap.
Cheap.
It's like £1.50 for a nice sizable glass jar.
And then you get the glass jar at the end. Win-win.
Yeah. So just using up some of these that we've had for a little while for various greens and what have you. Painted some Wild West terrain with some of the brighter colours. Read an article that said that quite often Wild West type buildings were painted in bright colours on the frontage. So that is what I have done for some Wild Westy type stuff, because soon, hopefully sooner rather than later, we'll be getting Dead Man's Hand Redux, and I know a few of the guys at the shop are excited to be giving that a go. So I'll have to roll out the Wild Westy terrain that I have already done. Right then, how are we doing?
I don't know. How are we doing?
Yeah, well, good I think. I'm painting one riverbank so I can have something to hold on to while the other one dries. These are some river sections that I have had for a long time, and well, a few of the pieces are ones that I've bought more recently when we were at Vatnatak. So a company, okay, I don't want to say the name wrong, Coritani, I believe it is, specialise in various resin terrain products and what have you, and we can't sell them. They only sell their own stuff. But I bought some of these years and years and years ago, like 20 years ago, and they're still in business. So I managed to add a couple of bits more recently to the set, and we've had them hanging around and just never really done anything with them. My original set was painted, but never finished. So we decided that we'd repaint the whole lot to match, to go on our gaming tables at the shop, because rivers is something, and roads are something that we're missing.
So super fast.
Yeah, because they're going to get used a lot. So, and we're going to varnish them, give them a quick varnish before they get used. But they're obviously going to get like chipped a bit and what have you. So they're not getting hours and hours spent on them preparation wise.
It's like a giant game of Carcassonne.
Yes. Yeah. All the different pieces. What have I done with me? Got this massive pond area. I might just do that bit one.
Yeah, Mr MLG is going for the classic brightest blue possible.
Yep.
Green. Right, yeah. I've run out of room. I've got no room left.
Yeah, bright blue, which I'm gonna dry brush a little bit of a lighter blue over the top, but yeah, it's to make sure that it's not to be confused with roads.
You know, all those blue roads that we have.
Yeah. Well, it's, for like fantasy games and stuff, so it's definitely water. Definitely water. Haven't got a bridge to go with it. Need one really.
So I painted all of the giant stuff, like turquoisey, bluey colours.
Yep.
But these roads and things don't really go with that, do they? Really?
Yeah, of course they do.
Okay. Oh, Tony, you've been Tony'd. What did you do, Tony? Oh, 3 whole laughing emotes, Tony. 3 whole laughing emotes in reply to Red. Tut. I think you're just on a list now, because our settings aren't set that high. I genuinely just think you're on box list, and that's it. It's not letting you do anything. You've been so naughty, and until you redeem yourself with being good for so long, it's just like, nope. That's a whole 2 emotes too far. Evil Toad, I like that.
Yeah,
Not
that
exactly.
little guy's cool.
Not exactly family friendly, but we'll just ignore that bit. It's probably not God's 5 fingers anyway. So yeah, so there you go. And I've run out of room now, I can't do anything else. Because there's literally nowhere to put it. Yay!
I'm running out of space.
You've got more space than I have. How can you be running out of space?
It's because I can only stack up so many bits of grass.
Oh dear. Right, so I'm pretending to you now.
So
You said that there was some trees.
yes, they're on.
Oh, and also I would just like to point out before I continue that, have we all noticed how Mr MLG is doing the rivers with blue, but he's making me do the mud because it's brown?
That never even crossed my mind.
Crossed my mind. Just saying. Just saying. So while Pokemon in chat, Tony says Facebook has me on the naughty step too. They pounced on me at any opportunity because I called someone's cat a cheeky monkey. Yes, that'll do it. See, Wicked Deed noticed. I knew Wicked Deed noticed. She's on my side. Anyway, so trees apparently. Oh, brown again.
Yeah, trees are on the table
Are they?
in that box. They're all undercoated. In fact, go on. No, you will finish.
No, I'll just ask you the question, then you can answer
Yeah,
it.
go on then.
You don't have to preempt it. I'll ask you it.
Go on.
Am I using this paint or am I using contrast paint?
Contrast paint on the trees. I undercoated them for contrast paint.
So where is whatever? Because I don't have contrast paint. So what contrast paint do you want me to use? I'm just gonna have to do a reshuffle now to try and make some room. Pop them in there.
That one. And the wildwood, but I don't know where it's gone. Because it doesn't seem to be on it.
I didn't think we had any wildwood left because we used it for the Blood Bowl.
Well, I thought we'd got another pot.
I've got that. There's nothing in it. Got nothing in it then.
Oh.
It's got a rattly ball.
Yeah.
Rattly. Where's Tony? Tony's off. People are saying bye. Doggy walking. Oh, Gizmo's asleep. He doesn't want to be asleep. Come on, wake up, dog.
No, you'll have to do some of them with some Cygor brown, I
Oh,
think.
these are. I've seen these trees before.
Yeah,
Are these GW trees?
they're old GW trees.
Last time I did these trees, I did them grey and you didn't like it.
No.
Because trees aren't brown. Oh dear. John and Methus caught the Pokemon.
What Pokemon was it this time? Raticat.
Look, they're the same colour as my desk. Invisible trees. What did you say you wanted me to use?
The Cygor brown.
What kind of brown's that? Is that proper poop
Well,
brown?
I can't remember. I think it's dark brown.
See, I think that these trees look like old dead wood, so I did them in like a grey brown, but Mr MLG didn't like it at all. Never really used contrast
we've got foliage to go on them as well.
Yes. Do I just slap it on?
Yeah.
Ooh. Like mahogany. Wow, this table's going to be a collection of colours. Isn't it? Not really going to be a coherent masterpiece.
It's fantasy. We've turned the contrast up.
Yeah, apart from my scenery. Because I didn't know that that's what was going to happen.
No, your ruins that you've already painted are ruins, so they're supposed to be a different colour to everything else.
This tree's eating another tree. So its roots come down here, look, like this. And then there's another tree inside. It's eating another tree. Like
Well, that's one of the Archon Studios Elven Woods trees that you're working on there.
working on, like I'm doing anything good.
So we had.
It's like poo brown. Looks like a dog poo now.
Well,
Look at it.
looks good.
This is why I never ask for your help with painting, because you say it looks good for absolutely everything. So I just spent 3 seconds literally slapping on some horrible brown colour and you go, looks good. I could have spent an hour painting a dress on a mini and you go, looks good. It's the same from everything.
Positive reinforcement.
It's not though.
Nah, looks rubbish.
Well, this is not looking great, is it? It's just looking like this. Like dog poo tree.
Always got to take it.
Always look on the right side of life. That's me. I'm always looking on the right side of life. If that came out of a dog's bottom, I'd be worried. It's obviously, you know, some kind of mimic dog poo, so it came out normal and then it's going off to find another creature to infest. That's what's happening there.
Yeah, wait. Might just do. I've got green on me.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to leave that bit so I had something to hold on to, and then I've ended up with green on me anyway.
Is this terrain for a particular game or just for the terrain boxes? So this is for the Memorial gaming board, but
Yeah.
it is just for
Whatever.
whatever it would be handy for.
Yeah.
We haven't got much, just generic-y, can be used for war games, could be used for fantasy, isn't specific stuff.
Yeah.
So we're taking the opportunity to make this Memorial gaming board more. Look, you can play Bolt Action on there, or you could play Warhammer on there if you wanted to, or you could play Frostgrave on there, or whatever. And obviously, nothing's going to be stuck down as per usual, so you can mix and match stuff. So you can have Dog Poo Tree in whatever game you want.
Dog.
Hey, sweetie.
Dog poo tree.
Do you remember on the morning of our wedding, because you know we're married and stuff,
Yep.
on the morning of our wedding when my dad rang you
Yep.
to make sure that you were really, really sure because I'm a git.
Yeah.
Didn't ask me. He was in the house with me. Didn't ask me if I was sure about you. You were fine. But rang you to ask you if you were sure that you really wanted to marry me because you know. And do you wish that you'd have changed your mind now and gone? Well, actually, now you're giving me the choice.
Of course not, darling. Why would I want anybody else?
I don't know. You just sigh at me a lot. That's all. Just because I made a tree look like a dog poo.
you've definitely got more. Don't know. Not even going to say sarcastic, snarky.
I was just hiding it before. I was shy.
Yeah. As the years have gone on.
Cantankerous.
Yeah.
It's because I sit all day on my own, talking to nobody but myself.
Mhm.
So when words come out of my mouth, they're slightly more, what did you say, snarky
Yeah.
than normal. If I was around humans, I'd have to control it more, wouldn't I? I'd have to contain it. Wouldn't be able to just talk to people like it. You get funny looks.
That's why I think that we should get you coming to the shop, working at the.
But we want customers left, don't we?
Why would we not have customers left? You'd have
Because
to.
every customer I've ever spoke to in person never came back.
Nah, that's not true.
Yeah. Don't you remember that guy on the phone who used to ring up constantly and ask stupid questions and never buy anything? And then he spoke to me once and never rang again.
Yeah, and that's not every customer.
Well, I've only spoken to 2 customers. There's another reason you need me as Mrs MLG's personal assistant. I need to look after her mental health. I ain't got any mental health. 6 messages were deleted. Oh, it's just Pokemon, isn't it? Pokemon telling us that we're not going to have Pokemon anymore. Yeah, that's alright. Don't worry about that. I've been to Lego Club today.
We couldn't afford your Wicked Day anyway.
That's what I keep saying to her. She'll want paying.
Yeah.
She'll want paying more than we pay ourselves. We get paid less than any of the staff. None of that malarkey. Yeah, been to Lego Club. So there was opportunity to talk to fellow humans.
Yeah.
There wasn't any, but I didn't know that until I went.
Yeah, I wish I'd been able to come now. It would have been good.
Well,
Did you
had to go to work.
Did you borrow any books from the library?
No, we had a look. They've got micro bits.
Have they?
We could have just rented one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got all sorts of stuff. They've got some weird health check thing. You stand on some scales and it tells you that you're unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
In
Did
the
you have a
middle
go?
of the library. I thought, oh, that looks good, but then I thought alarms might start going off. Get off me! Get off me! In the middle of the library. It's also the noisiest library I have ever been in my life. You wouldn't be able to just go in there and sit and read a book. It is so noisy, with people talking and kids running around being unsupervised and just noise, constant noise. I always thought libraries you get to be quiet. The in-town library is quiet, but because it's got separate rooms for all of the other stuff. Whereas this is just a big room, isn't it?
Yeah.
God, it's so loud. You wouldn't be able to just go and relax. You have to wear earphones or something.
No good to go and sit and try and do a bit of work quietly.
Oh no. Even little Miss was like, oh, they're so annoying over there. Because there were some people being really loud. And we're just quietly making Lego. We were the quietest ones there. You've spoken to me, and I haven't spoken to you about work stuff, just alone. I haven't served you as a customer. You haven't asked my advice on a game or something. I've just said hello.
Yeah, you always hand the customers over to me when you've done anything whatever you can. So it's like you're scared of operating the till.
Yep, that's because I am. I'm quite happy not doing that. I left operating a till, 25 years ago to not operate a till. And then I left talking to other humans 3 years ago to sit on my own.
And do you regret?
Nope.
No.
I miss the people because I, you know, knew those people, and they were only allowed to talk to me when they came up to talk to me. So, you know, they knew better than to just hang around chatting to me. We were all so busy, that kind of thing didn't happen. So the people that I used to work with were very nice, most of them. But no, I'm alright, thanks. I just talk to all these silly sausages on Discord now. I just have to type it instead.
Do you prefer
She
that?
regrets ditching me. Well, I said miss you. I actually still talk to you. Like face to face sometimes. And most of the time just talking to myself. Either into the camera on a video or just in general. Can't even say that I spend most of the time talking to the dog because he's normally not sat with me. Even he doesn't like me. Wanders off, sits somewhere else.
Sulky little puppy sometimes. He'll completely ignore me tonight while we're on it. This one's really, really light, in contrast to the other one that's exactly the same sculpt as this.
Lightweight.
Yeah.
Not quite sure about these dog food trays.
Give it a chance, it'll dry and it'll look totally different.
Later on tonight, I don't think it's done it yet, but later on tonight there will be a video on the main YouTube channel, because now we've got 3, the main YouTube channel of us playing Cluster that has been recorded in the new recordy space.
Yeah.
So the talking was also recorded in the new recordy space, but after the fact. So I did a voiceover. You can tell the bits that are voiceover and the bits that are not voiceover. So it would be really cool if you could give that a watch for me and a comment on the actual YouTube video and tell me if it's any good, if it's any better, if the lighting, if the setup's better, because the idea is, that's kind of the practice one, and the idea is to try and get some footage of actual tabletop games being played. It's going to be like, filmed like that. So once you see it, it'll make more sense. But to be filmed like that, but actual Warhammer or whatever, is the plan. Because we've tried doing it at the shop. And it doesn't work because our phones that we use to record stuff normally just can't cope with that amount of data, that amount of recording, and then either the memory runs out halfway through or we can't get it off Mr MLG's phone for me to do anything with it. So we've had a little play about and made a space outside, to be fair, because there's no space in the house. So it would be cool if you could just have a look and see if it looks alright, if that makes sense. I'm going to get cardboard cutouts of us made, then we can stay with each other all the time. That might be slightly creepy. We need to take up a hobby.
Your old boss out if he walks into
Wicked
D's office and you're there.
That'd creep the boss out, wouldn't it? Oh, I thought she left. Quick. Oh.
Yeah.
She's still not doing any work. No one caught that Pokemon I didn't tell you was there. Yeah, we need to do a hobby or go back to the gym or something. I'm far too wide.
Have to go to some more of them scary exercise classes.
I might die though if we did that again.
Remember when it was old Leisure World and you and I went to that spin class, and I thought I was going to die. That was ridiculous.
No, I can't remember that. I can remember when you and I went to a kickboxing type.
Oh, the circuit training thing.
Yeah, it's like circuit training type thing, and you were so ill that the class stopped to make sure you were okay because everybody was so worried about you.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. Just
We're not fit. We're not fit people.
I know, but I just.
So you.
That was alright
Your
to
body
start
went.
off with.
I don't think so, mate.
Yeah.
So there you go. Oh, look, I've completely missed that bit. Nobody told me I'd missed that bit. What?
And then when we'd been going a couple more times, and I don't know if you missed that week, and I just got kicked all over by that massive bloke.
I was probably just laughing.
Oh, you might have been with Terry.
I don't know. I can't remember who. I didn't think that
You-
she came to those. I thought it was just me and you.
No, I vaguely remember her being there. So I think you'd been paired up with her, and then I just ended up getting kicked all over.
Some big bloke who knew what he was doing and
Yeah.
had to face him in
Had
some
to
sparring.
Hold the pads for him and stuff, and he just battered me. I don't recall getting to have a go back either.
Well, he was probably scared. Probably felt that you were going to get him revenge. I'm sure that's not what you were supposed to do. We weren't supposed to be there to actually hurt each other.
Oh, yeah. Down Bessinby, no. It was at what's now the CYP, the circuit training thing.
I don't know what it was called back then. This is a million trillion years
It
ago.
was just the leisure. It was part of the East Riding thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a very long time ago. Bessinby. Why? What was down Bessinby?
There was a gym. Didn't you used to go
I
there?
used to go there as well. I used to go there with my mate, and he used to do proper kickboxing, and then go outside for a fag and an asthma inhaler at the same time.
Who was that?
Yeah. I can say anything I want about him now because he's dead.
Mm.
But yeah, he did. He used to go, I just need to go and catch your breath, and then having a fag at the same time. Like, that's probably not a good idea. Yeah. And then we went, Little Miss went to the old electric board place.
Yeah, that was alright.
Yeah, but that shut down. She actually liked going there. It's really hard to get her to go to any clubs, and she used to really like going there, and then it closed. Like, boo.
Yeah, it got taken over, and the new owners decided that kickboxing for kids wasn't part of their schedule.
There's a new one in town opened, and MMA, is that mixed martial arts?
Yes.
I'm assuming that's what it was. That's what it meant. There's a new one in town, but it's opened in one of the absolutely tiniest shops ever.
Yeah,
And I don't know
weird.
how they're going to fit anything in. It's opposite Boots for those of you that are people who
Locals.
live in Brit. In what used to be, did it used to be a mobility, or did it?
Yeah, it was the mobility one, yeah.
Mobility shop, and it's got a spiral staircase in the middle. Oh, slightly further back. It's like there's not a lot of room for anything, and also people will be able to see you when they walk past, which I don't really like the thought of.
No, they do wrestling and Brazilian jiu-jitsu, which apparently is very much like wrestling.
Yes.
I
think Carlos might do that. I don't know if anybody in here remembers Carlos. He's still with us. He's just doesn't venture into our Discord. But you'll sometimes see him in Hamish's. I think Carlos does Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
who's Carlos?
I'll tell you later. You'll remember him from the old Discord.
Oh, right, okay.
Nice bloke. Maybe Italian. Maybe. He's not in England.
Right. Oh, I think I remember.
Yeah. Is it upstairs where they do the stuff? I don't know. I don't even know if it's opened yet. But they've definitely got something happening downstairs.
Yeah, it's not very big
Yeah.
for doing stuff like that. You could have some bags and stuff. Don't know. Bit of an odd one. But yeah, Little Miss didn't want to join, did she?
Yeah, I did tell her about it. These are... So anyway, there you go. That's 2 trees.
They look good.
Read it again. Well, I can't. I've got a camera and a light in front of the screen. I'm looking through. You know, you have those arms of the camera that I use as a tripod-y thing. And then there's a gap in the middle where 2 of the metal arms go. That's why I read the screen through, the gap in the middle of the arm. Was that down Besenby by any chance? Read that one. It is upstairs where they do. So, alright. Still can't be very big. Can it? Have you been? You secretly going jiu-jitsu-ing? Have you been? 2 brown trees. 2 brown trees. 2 brown trees. 2 brown trees. 2 brown trees.
What do you like?
I'm like, me. The other question that I've got for you
Me?
is, yeah, you. 2 brown trees.
Yep.
Mud.
Yep.
Road.
Yep.
Your bright blue thing.
Yep.
That arm. That'll just hit. Bright blue thing. My grey terrain. And then I've also got this random junk.
What random junk? Oh, well, they're just like different bits of scatter stuff.
They don't go.
Well, it doesn't matter if they don't go. Because why?
They don't go.
Well, they'll get used on other tables. People will pick and choose the stuff that they want to use.
This one's broken.
It just needs gluing back together.
There, look. So what's this from?
That's part of one of the Dungeons and Lasers sets.
It's got a lot of detail underneath to say you're not even going to be able to see that. Because it's going to be on a table like that.
Has anybody in the thing backed the Dungeons and Lasers Cave Kickstarter Game Found whatever it is campaign? Apparently you can get it pre-painted.
Methuselah is locking people in the cage. I've not painted it yet. You can't put anyone in it yet. Oh, stuck. Yeah, that's a bit funny.
We have got a cage that's big enough to lock a person in. So.
You don't tell people our secrets.
Who was it? It was Dave Gorman, wasn't it, that had it on his pro TV program. Was talking about
cage?
No, but similar kind of thing. It was like he'd been looking at adverts, small ad type ads, I think,
Right.
and one of them was like wanted cage large enough to house a human or something like that. I can't remember exactly the thing from his Modern Life program. Anyway, Dave Gorman's TV program we used to find quite amusing, but we went to see him live and it wasn't quite as funny. John Richardson, on the other hand, hilarious.
I needed a shout out for us. So
He did. Yeah, we've been to see John Richardson twice, and both times it was hilarious.
It's funny at the first.
I think so. But yeah, equally good the second time.
We've also been to see Dara O'Brien, he's funny.
We've been to see him twice, haven't we?
And we've been to see who sticks this together if we've painted inside? Mr MLG. I'm not supposed to
Well,
paint
you
it.
just paint the outside.
Yeah, but you can see that it's not painted inside.
Oh, well, better
Anyway,
sort
there
it
you
out.
go. Rubbishy Cage is done now. We also went to see Michael McIntyre. He's rubbish.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of hype. Don't believe the hype.
Whereas we've got no hype and we're awesome. So I have washed this brush. Nothing is coming off. Let's see really what's left inside.
What's left inside well? Oh, I don't know.
No,
Oh, just a whole hour of just painting green.
yeah. Oh, not too much.
I ain't even finished. Guess I know what I'm doing while you're gadding out.
You're making wheels for it now.
No, apart from that.
Not too much left in, but certainly wouldn't have done the brush much good. So, young man,
Yes, my darling.
painted your poo trees.
Thank
painted
you.
you a little cage.
There's more trees.
Yeah, but they're terrible. So you know, so
Go on. They're terrible.
I want you to have a look at them and see what the plan is with them, because I think that this colour is just so dark.
Okay. Do we need to do the other ones a bit lighter?
I don't know.
All right.
Can't you that you're signing?
I'm not saying at you.
I heard you.
I'll have a look when they've dried.
And there's some, and there's some green bits I think that need to go around the bottom.
Okie dokie.
There is a wild Pokemon. It's some magnets having a good time. Having a good time.
Wowzers, what is that thing?
Magneton.
So, if Pokemon are creatures,
Uh-huh.
how does it work for them to be a magnet creature?
Because they ran out
Yes.
of ideas.
It's just weird, isn't it?
So now I've got to have some keys and magnets.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Cliff Key. Yeah, the bunch of keys Pokemon.
That's when they were sat in the meeting and they were like, oh no, what have I done with my keys? Oh, that's a good Pokemon. It's not a good Pokemon.
Mm.
Yes, it is. Because we can't think of anything else. We've used all of the actual creatures that exist.
And then they invented the Rotondex Pokemon. That's just a Pokemon that tells you about other Pokemon.
Yeah.
Forgot about that one. Yeah. Awesome. Pokemon.
Good old Pokemon. No one caught it. It was so magnetic that it's run away.
It's amazing, really, that such a simple sort of idea has become one of the world's largest intellectual properties. From that one computer game.
Good old Pallet Town.
Yeah.
You had a good time at Pokemon, whatever it was, didn't you?
Yeah, Pokemon pre-release on Sunday. There will be another one coming up. I believe it's in May for the next set, or another couple of events coming up in May. We'll have to see if we can rope a few people in for those.
You've got your Warhammer thing on Sunday. That's
Yeah.
the next event.
Combat Patrol.
Hopefully you might get someone come in.
Yeah, well, we've had some people book already. A couple, maybe one. Somebody might turn up.
The problem is, they all say that they want these events and then they don't come.
No.
It's like, well, what's the point? Right then, young man.
So we'll rustle up a bit more support. Alright, well I'll just finish this bit of green, and then that's it. Then.
I painted some absolutely beautiful trees that will look lovely on our gaming table.
I've painted all this green.
I painted some green too. Woo, shiny trees. That's the other thing I don't like about contrast paint. It's always shiny. Look at my shiny trees now. I know they're going to get bashed, but they're not giving me the illusion of tree.
No, they are very mahogany. Like.
Right, thank you very, very much, everybody. We really, really appreciate you. Don't do it on your hand.
It's too late now.
Oh.
I've done it.
You know, we really, really appreciate you. And the hype trainy thing with a weird sticker for. If you do the hand gel to wash your brush, people, don't do it on your hand. Take care, everybody, and we should see you again on Monday.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.